The face crack when Pinky Cole said, "K Michelle, are you and Shamea good?" Shamea was like, "What? No, we're good. We're good." "Are you, Shamea? Are you?" "I don't know, girl. They've been plotting. It backfired. Let's talk about it." Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Exactly Kelly podcast. Today, we're going to talk about Shamea. Shamea has had quite a couple weeks here. I've seen a lot of clips. I watched the Carlos King interview. She has done a lot of interviews herself recently, so I've been watching her do some of those. And I watched the latest episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And on that episode, she left kind of in tears, crying, feeling like she is excluded from the group. And I kind of want to talk about what I think is happening with Shamea. So, I want to go back to season 16. Season 16, Shamea was on the show with Kenya Moore and Portia. It was a lot of excitement because for the first time, Shamea had a peach. A lot of fans were happy that Shamea finally was a peach holder because Shamea's always had a beautiful life. She's a wife, like she's actually a housewife. She's a beautiful woman. She fits the criteria, so let her have it. The fact that Marlo got it before her was a little odd, but everybody was happy when Shamea was announced as a housewife for season 16. And the rumors were that Shamea was going to expose Portia for being a bad friend. If you were in the fandom, you could probably remember a lot of speculations about, Shamea's going to expose Portia for all the stuff that she's done. And I believe that Kenya Moore was going to play that vital part of that, of making the conversations happen, making them talk to each other, and bringing out the side of Shamea that makes her feel confident and comfortable. I've always said this, that Shamea works best when she has someone having her back. I don't know if her mother has always kind of hovered around her and been very vocal and kind of spoke for her child, but that's what it kind of gives. Like, if you're a strong woman and you can say the thing, Shamea will chime in every now and again, but a strong woman is always going to be the best thing for Shamea. I'm not saying that she is not strong, but when it comes to one-on-ones and going in confrontations, she definitely loves to have a strong woman next to her. So I think Kenya was supposed to play that role and fill that void and give her that confidence. And when Kenya left, the conversations were so bland between Portia and Shamea. It was like, it's not even worth talking about. They would come to dinner. Portia would say, "I'm not doing this with you, Shamea." And Shamea would say, "Well, I feel like, our relationship is lopsided. I'm more of a friend to you than you are to me." And Portia would just kind of stare at her and not talk to her. So that's where we are now. We're still at the same place. They are avoiding each other. They don't really speak to each other. And it's awkward. And it's uncomfortable as a viewer to see people that have been on the show for a very long time just kind of not speak to each other and refuse to be in the room when their names are brought up and they're not together. It's weird. It's weird. I don't like it. Shamea, to me, I think, has some coaching. I think people have been in her ear. I think her mother has been in her ear. I think maybe Candy has been in her ear. And they devised a plan for Shamea to become a housewife. The plan probably consisted of her dividing the group. The new girls, Pinky, K. Michelle, Kelly, kinda knew, to build up this image to them that Phaedra is, watch out for her. She's fake. She's a liar. Portia's also a liar. She's a horrible friend and a horrible person. She, has sex with everybody. Watch out for people's husbands. Like, she really probably laid the groundwork of why you should not mess with these group of women that are with Portia and Phaedra. You don't want to go over there. Y'all are on Team Shamea. And it was probably set in stone because the girls came off really out the bat. Like, Pinky, why was she so upset at Portia? Why was she all, like, out of sorts? It felt like the aggression from them was not needed. But I think it was built up because Shamea was like, "Girl, these women are not good. Anything they say, watch out for it." So they had their guards up the entire time with the other ladies. But little did Shamea know, after their group trips, they start meeting up, one-on-one. Kelly and Phaedra got to know each other. They like each other. The other girls are getting to know each other, and they actually do like each other, and it's not that bad. And so her little plan, I think, backfired. I think it backfired. when K. Michelle said, she felt uncomfortable that, Shamea's mom would pray that K. Michelle would be her friend, her daughter's friend. When she had that conversation, I knew. I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. These women have started to see that maybe Shamea is not the girl that they want to hang with. They want to make money. They want to be liked. And Shamea is not really doing anything besides just kind of staying away from the other ladies. So when Pinky Cole says to K. Michelle, K. Michelle, are you and Shamea, are y'all good? The face crack on Shamea. Like, what? What happened? I thought y'all were, wait, we team Shamea over here. Like, why are we talking? Why are you guys friends? And me and K. Michelle are real good. Aren't we friends? And little did she know, like, girl, no, they talked about you and your mother. It's not good. It made her feel like she was on the outside of an island. And I don't think she planned for that. I don't think she planned for these women to start kind of pushing their way towards the other group and not just staying on team Shamea. Shamea does not have enough stock to have a team just yet. And I think Shamea has to be ready to stand on her own 2 feet. Say what you need to say to Portia and really talk to her. And if it goes wrong and if it goes left, so be it. So be it. It's rather that y'all talk and be honest instead of running away, not, shutting down. When she told Carlos King, when people get loud, I shut down. Why would you say that? You're on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, one of the most vocal casts that in any franchise. They are very vocal about how they feel. I don't understand what you're doing here. Like, I mean, how are you going to make it if you can't talk to a person like Portia, who is loud? That's your friend. That's the one you got issues with. She's the reason why y'all not talking. So talk to her. Y'all really have to talk and be able to get through it. You can have an attitude with everybody else, but you can't catch it with the one person who has done you dirty the most. I agree with Shamea about Angela, but I think Angela just understands that Shamea is fodder. If she can make these little moments happen with Shamea, it's more camera time for her. I don't think she cares about Shamea's feelings, and I think Shamea has to understand none of these girls care. They are here to get a paycheck. You're here to, like, build up, and you say you want to be a singer and do other things, but you also have to be willing to walk by yourself and make it happen for yourself. If nobody's going to ride this with you, I think that when Kelly and Portia got into it, I think Shamea was secretly like, yeah. I think she enjoyed seeing Kelly, like, tear Portia down. Because secretly Shamea wants to be able to do that, but she just cannot. And she has to find it within herself to do it. Because if you're not going to do it, if you're just going to cry and walk away, is it worth it? You have a beautiful life, a beautiful family. If it's not worth it, then I say don't do it. I mean, honestly, I would hate to see her, like, fall apart because she has to become someone who she doesn't want to be. So that's what I think happened. I think she devised a plan and it backfired. I think Shamea has to realize you can't be both the victim and the bully at the same time. It's okay if you have a mean girl streak. It's okay if you want to be mean. It's okay. Like, we want to see women on this show be who they truly are and say what they want to say because they're grown and they have their own and they are beautiful and you have a gorgeous life. Nobody can say anything about Shamea besides, what Angela said. But that's okay. You just roll with the punches, Shamea. You roll with the punches and you punch back. And I hope that this season was a learning lesson from her. None of these girls are your friend. They're all out for themselves, like you are as well, because you want to do your own things. So just don't take it too personal, and hopefully she just really gets it together. I want to see Shamea come back and be stronger on her own, by herself. So let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you on my next one.